Just some stuff that I come across. Now, what is wrong with that picture? That trailer is too far to the left, so I believe they probably got just safety chains on it and taking it down the road. It keeps on drifting. This will be interesting when we get up to the stoplight. Maybe we can pull up to see it and take a look at it. Yep, you see how far that thing's going back and forth, side to side? This ain't good, that's for sure. All right, we're gonna pull right up beside them. Look at that thing. That thing's all kinds of sideways. Look at that hitch. Oh, somebody jackknifed the shit out of that. Look at that, good Lord. Man, oh man. That's gonna be expensive when you return it. Yes, sir. All right, we've got the cleanup started. Gonna make this thing happen. This grass is thick, thick, thick around here, man. But Thomas and Charles gonna get it cleaned up. This place gonna be looking good. Ain't gonna be too much longer. The goal is the end of March, have it rented. Starting to look better already. It's gonna come together for us. Get all this cleaned up, get this stuff out of here. This is where the dump trailer comes in handy. Got it backed up to the door right there. Still got no idea what they were looking for behind that sheetrock. We'll go ahead and get a bunch of this stuff out. Starting to come along. Getting it done up. It's serious when we pull out the big gun right there. Ain't no telling what all around here. I haven't found any needles though. That's been good. Has been good. So that's kind of awkward, that oven being like that. But you know, hey man, whatever goes, and if it turns on, the power's supposed to be on. But I'm leery about cutting it on right at the moment. We got good progress being made. We'll get this thing cleaned up, hauled off, and ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I don't know what those are, but very interesting. They're heavy too, so there's no telling what might be in them. So, first time I have ever seen this. This is dog hair on a shelf, and you know that somebody did that on purpose, took it fair, and put it up there. That's incredible. Unbelievable. Couldn't even throw it in the trash. Starting to get done. Starting to look a whole lot better. Alright, first trip to the dump. Kind of a mistake. Should have loaded all the loose stuff possible, put the big heavy stuff on top. Learn. We're gonna get back here. Next load, all heavy stuff, get that out of here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there must be about 500 of them porta potties over there. You want to talk about some money makers right there. That's about $40 a week, and I don't think they cost more than $1,000 a piece. Of course, you got to have a pumper truck with it and everything like that, but that's some good return on the investment for that real estate. All right, we got stuff stacked. It's slowly but surely starting to get cleaned up. And yep, it's going to be a fine house right here. It's going to be beautiful. We'll get done with it. It will be. I have a vision. See, you got to see the diamond. You got to look past the rough, but you got to see the diamond. Old gal's starting to look a whole lot better. Man, that's a lot of grass right there. Golly. We gotta do some repairs. Man, we got a driveway out here. We got a driveway. It was a nice place at one time. We're gonna restore it back to its glory. Ain't no doubt about it. Go. Guess they had them a fire pit right here. We definitely need to put us a back door. That's what I'm thinking. We definitely need a back door. A nice deck back here. That's where our satellite dish goes. But it sure looks better. See, I'm almost thinking about taking that place right there, and we'll put a door on it, separate it, and make that into a one-bedroom efficiency apartment. And that's Robert. He has worked his ass off today. And we got a little bit of construction we're gonna have to do, rebuilding the front. And we're going to get it all fixed up. This floor is in pretty decent shape. We'll keep it. We'll probably do all LVP through this thing because it's the most durable. A little bit of sheetrock repair, a lot of sheetrock repair, and crazy some of this 1/4 inch, some of it's I think 3/8, and then 1/2 inch. Need to repair the doors. It'll be a good house once I'm done with it. So far, we got $150 in the dump. Robert's about $250 for today in labor. And so I'm gonna keep track of this whole thing. It's gonna be, we're gonna do on it the whole way through until the day I get money and somebody signs a lease. So just keep on going through, and eventually I'm gonna say how much it costs. This is all in pretty decent shape right here. We'll get a little piece of tile put on there, and we need to get a new cooktop right there. Next week, we got the power turned on, I got the breaker off, and so we'll have to figure out if how the electrical's working and everything like that. I just don't know why they kept on digging into the sheetrock like that. All I can figure is they were meth heads and thought, you know, there was something there, or they heard voices or something. Ain't no telling. But we'll get the water turned on, and we'll put this thing all back together, and it'll be very nice. And here we are. We're headed to the dump. We got the old Dodge hooked up. That right there is a full load. It ain't real heavy, but there ain't a whole lot of room left on that. So sure is nice having your own dump trailer. Everything. Matter of fact, there's somebody got a trailer right there. So we're going to go to the landfill, and then we got to go by one of the other properties and put some keys out for people to move in tonight. Stop. It's never dull, that's for sure. However, I love what I do, and I am blessed for sure. Every now and then you need to treat yourself a little snacky poo. Got a little Debbie Nutty Bars, a wafer and some chocolate and everything. They sure are good. We got to stay away from them for the most part, but once a week I get to indulge. That's kind of my guilty, sinful pleasure right there. So give me a little treat. Oh yeah, it's always fun being out here at the dump. What fun. Nice, really nice. Smells good too. Look at all the birds. Yep, it's all gonna come out. The day's almost over. Just wanted to go over this with you all. It was me, my associate Robert, that were out there today. Labor was about $750 for both of us. I worked today about 12 hours. I think Robert was there for about 8. We had 2 loads. Dump trailer. That's roughly about we'll say $200 in fees. That's the trailers for free, okay? This number right here, that's not all my associate. That's my time as well. And it's absolutely critical that you figure in your time when evaluating any type of property. Don't give your labor away for free, okay? I understand you want to do a deal, you want it to work, you want it to be great and everything like that, but if the numbers don't work, and I always evaluate my deals by what does it cost on the open market for that to get done, okay? Even though I have an in-house crew and we work on my properties, okay, I don't ever go by that number. The number that I go by is what would it cost if I have to get somebody else to do it for me, and that's the way that I figure that job. Okay? Sure, we save money by doing it in-house. That's a great thing. However, if you use those numbers, it's not factual as far as all costs that are incurred. You have to look at it like just that house that's in bad shape that I went and looked at a couple days ago. Evaluating that on not what it will cost me to do, but what it would cost somebody that has no experience with construction if they hired a contractor to come out there and do it. Okay, so that's what you have to look at that. So we're in right now about $950 towards getting that up and going. It looks pretty good on the inside. Now we just need to fix a bunch of holes and then start working on seeing if the AC is going to work. I do know when we're going to have to replumb it. It's got a lot of gray line. That's what we call polybutylene. Bad, bad, bad stuff, okay? You don't want to mess with it. Trust me when I tell you this, okay? Again, you've heard me say, I don't want to mess with it for 10 years. It's getting PEX pipe throughout the whole place, okay? The great thing with that is that it's off grade, so virtually every place that I have to run water lines, I'll get like a 2-foot spade bit, go straight through the bottom of the cabinets, down in through the floor, and then the only problem is that a lot of times they've got insulation that they've strapped in between the floor joists, and so you're going to have to go down there and find it, actually cut that open, pull them down. Other than that, it's easy peasy, you know. And when it comes to PEX tools, do me a favor, go buy the good one. Those that I have, they're $125 for the 1/2 inch, $125 for the 3/4 inch. Those PEX tools that you get at like Home Depot and Lowe's, they might be good for 1 crimp, they might be good for 20, but I'm here to tell you that if you use them on a regular basis, they're not going to withstand. The problem becomes is the jaws get wore, and then you end up having a crimp that doesn't hold, and then it starts to leak, and now you've got problems, okay? Take it, you know, a guy with a plumbing company with 40 employees told me, said, man, go buy these right here, you know. Some things you can't skimp on. Tools is one of those. Trust me on that, all right? So, this is where we're at. Don't have it rented yet, but I'm looking for the end of March, beginning of April, hopefully ready. Place is looking fantastic. Can't believe the big driveway that I got. Thing had so much grass and it was so thick and everything. Thomas and Charles did an awesome job getting it all looking good and everything like that. So there you have it. And we're just trucking along. Gonna get another one going in cash flow because I got to find out who's got my money. Have a wonderful day and a good weekend.